You're ready to create an online course, and now you're wondering how's the best way to record it. By the end of this video, you will have 4 ideas of how you can use video in your course so that you can go ahead and get creating. If you want to use video in your online courses, then I think that's great because people are visual learners and video is a great way to show people what it is that you are wanting to teach them. But before we dive into the 4 different options, I do want to point out that the quality of your video is going to depend on how good your lighting is, how good your audio is, and your composition. Now, if you want to download the blueprint to creating video lessons, then you can check out the link below. It also includes a checklist, so you can use that when you come to record your lessons. So there's that below, and then also on this channel we have various videos on video production, so you can check those out too. Okay, so here are some ways you can incorporate video into your online course or your teaching videos. I'll start with the obvious, which is the talking head video, which is like this one, and this is the simplest video you can do. One of the things you want to think about when it comes to this kind of video is to make sure that your background is not distracting. So if you can think of things to put in your background that are related to your topic or your brand colors, which is what I've done in my background, then that would be great because that will kind of enhance your message. But you don't want it to be just random stuff or really distracting. A plain wall would be fine if you just want to keep it simple. The other thing to make sure is that you get good lighting, so make sure that you are facing a window or something if you want to take advantage of natural light, or that you're using studio lights so that you can make sure that you as the subject are lit well. The other thing to make note of is getting good audio. So if you are recording directly to your computer using a webcam or something like that, you can use a studio mic, something similar to this Blue Yeti, which you can plug directly into the computer using a USB. Or if you're using your phone or DSLR camera, then a mic like this, a lapel mic, which you clip to like that, or a shotgun mic like this one, which again can be used on the phone or your DSLR, will be good because you want to make sure that you're getting good audio as well. So the key is good lighting, good audio, and good composition. This type of approach also works well if you're going to be using it with something like a slide deck on screen. So you could have the slide deck on screen part of the time and then you on screen part of the time, or maybe you want to be on screen the whole time with a little thumbnail image. Either way, this is a good video setup in order to do that. You can also use video to demonstrate what it is that you are teaching. So if you are teaching a trade or anything in the creative space, then you can show or demonstrate what it is that you are teaching whilst you're on screen yourself. Another way to demonstrate what it is that you are teaching is to get B-roll. So this is a good way to get those different kinds of shots, and it's just your voice that you hear on screen. And it's also good for getting those detailed close-ups of what it is that you are describing. Now, this next option is not going to be suitable for every type of course, but you may want to see if it would fit into your model, or you could use it as a bonus to include or to add to your course, and that is an interview setup. If you're both in person and in the same room basically, then you can take advantage of the interview setup, which would be good if you can have 3 cameras, which would be 1 on both of you in the same shot, and then 1 camera focused on each of you individually. It's a little bit more work to set up, but it can look really effective. Alternatively, if you are doing the interview online, then you can use a split screen, and I would just recommend making sure as much as you can that the other person is also giving consideration to the quality of their image, so making sure they get good lighting and also good audio. The nice thing about doing an interview as part of your course is that it adds somebody else's perspective on a particular topic that you're talking about, and it adds interest and dynamics because there's the 2 of you interacting. The caution is, however, to make sure that you are staying on point and not rambling a lot, because you don't want to waste your students' time by having this good old natter and good conversation, but it's not really driving down a point that really helps your student. Of course, you can do a mixture of all these video types in your course, so don't feel like you're limited to just using one type. And in fact, I would recommend using a variety of different ways to show video in your course, because then you're making most of the medium apart from anything else, and also giving as much benefit to your student as possible. So I'm curious, is there a video approach that you haven't actually done much of but you want to take advantage of more in the future? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications on more videos related to creating online courses using video. Stay creative and we will talk soon.